wasn't thick and muscled like John's or Bart's, but long and lean with ropey arms that looked like they could twist and turn several ways at once. He climbed into his wheelchair, released the brake, and wheeled over to McCarthy. "You never get used to how populated the waters are in the tropics," Mike said to McCarthy. "There's more life down there than up here." "It's Baja, baby," McCarthy smiled. "There's always more life here." "What types of marine life did you encounter?" Dr. Morganton asked, her eyes drawn from her tablet to the former seal. "Can you identify them?" "Fish," Mike smiled. "Lots of fish. A couple other whales." "And something else for sure," Bart added. "It was big. Did you catch it on the sonar?" "I caught several big shapes, Mr. Stern," Dr. Morganton replied, watching the men carefully. "Can you describe what you saw?" "Not really," Bart replied. "It was dark, and the video cameras aren't the highest resolution." "Why not?" McCarthy asked, looking at Dr. Morganton. "These things should have the best tech available." "They do," Dr. Morganton replied. "But we are talking about conditions that are less than ideal. Submerged, moving, pilot error." "Hey," John snapped. "Don't blame it on the operators. We did our jobs. We can't help it if the toys don't work right." Dr. Morganton frowned at the man and looked back at her tablet. The men waited impatiently as she tapped at various applications, then spun the tablet around. "Is this what you saw?" she asked Bart. Bart looked at the image on the tablet and nodded. "Yeah," he replied. "That's it. Looks a lot better on your thing here." "Must be the video monitor resolution, not the video cameras, because the recorded feed is crystal clear." "What is that?" McCarthy asked, walking over and taking the tablet from her. Dr. Morganton started to protest, then remembered whom she was dealing with and let it go. "Kind of whale is that?" "It's not a whale, Mr. McCarthy," Dr. Morganton replied. "It is a shark." "Big fucking shark," McCarthy said. "That a great white?" "I would guess so," Dr. Morganton responded, holding out her hand. McCarthy gave her back the tablet and smiled. She was not comforted by the smile in the least. "Although the water has distorted the image somewhat, so I can't say for sure. But this being the time blue whales migrate back to the area in large numbers, I would believe it is a great white looking for a meal." "Ballsy." McCarthy smiled wider, looking very much like a shark himself. "Some of the whales out there are 2 or 3 times the size of great whites." Dr. Morganton didn't reply as she was busy studying the image on the tablet. "Doctor?" McCarthy asked. "Hello? I said a shark like that is pretty ballsy." He didn't like the puzzled look on the doctor's face, and his smile dropped away instantly. "Talk to me. What is it? Something wrong with the subs?" "I should hope not," a man said as a door to the marina hangar opened and he walked through, followed by 8 heavily armed men. "You promised me they would be ready for delivery today. I hope that is the case, James. For your sake." Max and Shane Reynolds sang along with the Beach Boys at the top of their lungs as they sped down I-5 in their Jeep Wrangler. Top down, sun on their faces, life good. The Wrangler was silver, but with the classic Rasta colors of Jamaica striped along the hood and doors. It was jacked up and looked like it had done some serious off-roading, which it had. The front and rear bumpers were reinforced, and the front having a good-sized winch mounted to it. The side running boards were more than just stepping planks and had the same reinforced look as the front and rear bumpers. The Rasta colors were more of a nod to their clientele. Northern California pot growers that hired the Reynolds so they could learn to protect their fields with more than just good vibes. Since the Reynolds were both ex-Navy SEALs, they had the expertise to train anyone that wanted to learn, and wanted to pay, which NorCal pot growers could easily do. The Reynolds brothers were 9 months apart and almost looked identical, both with yellow blonde hair, green eyes, and freckles across their noses. However, there was one easy way to tell the difference. Max was missing his left ear and had scar tissue running from his scalp, down his neck, and onto his shoulder, while Shane was missing his left eye. Shane sat in the passenger seat, a joint firmly planted between his lips as he sang loud and proud. He lifted the black eye patch, which had a very prominent marijuana leaf stitched into it, and scratched at the empty socket underneath. "Knock that off," Max said, slapping at his brother's hand just before he plucked the joint from his lips.